we are here. We've got a stream. And as Donut Gorilla has spun. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, I can... Looks like we'll get the collie results anyway, which is good. We've got to stream this in time, sorry for the delay for this, everybody. Literally had nobody on for some reason, and literally just found out when everyone readied up that we didn't have a comms. So, managed to get in time. Donut Gorilla is on pole with a 109.950. He just gets it by 35 thousandths over Hunter in P2. We got the full quality results, so we're all good. Chasey P3, V-Carb's looking good. Haas as well, P4 with Chevy Wolves. Matt Skill's not far behind in 5th. We should have a good race in store for us. As this is a back-to-back. So, we got 2 races to get done. It'll be a 35% race for this one around the normal layout, and then it'll be a 25% reverse. So, we got it. We got it in the end. I was able to get it just in time. So it's alright. Maui. Oh, I don't know if I've added. I'll just watch the start and I'll get you in a second, Maui. But we're going to go to 5 red lights here for the first race. And lights out. We're underway. It's a good start there from Donut Gorilla. It was an amazing start. In fact, as I think we've had a glitch there saying, oh, it should fix itself. Kirko's apparently P1. But Donut Gorilla leads from Hunter second, Chasey in third. Hopefully the top 2 fixes itself very soon. For a second. I don't think I have you added, Moe. I'll fight my That's my EA there. Just added that, and I'll be able to get you back in. So, apologies for the hassle there. Evil Blade is up to 9th. And the McLaren's going to put him under a bit of pressure there. Maney trying to fight back against the Sauber, but Evil Blade has got him covered. There we go. need Maui and refresh. Hopefully you're online. If not, I have to do a bit of scrolling. There we go. So there we go. Donut Gorilla on the soft, so the most top 5 are on the soft tyres, along with Do You White. And X-Knight's on the medium tyres, so it looks like it should be a one-stop in this race. There's a virtual safety car. I don't know who has spun or crashed, but it is a virtual safety car, so race is neutralised. Is it alright? The mic? I'm also not talking too loud, but so this might even, if I was the guys on the softs, there could be a chance to pit for hards. It will be tricky to go to the end, but I think it could be possible if they do choose to pit. However, they have passed the pit lane entry anyway, so the War Machine, unfortunately, coming into the pits, has picked up a penalty. Matt Skills has pitted though. Looks like he's got wing damage though, unfortunately. So he's had to change that. Sorry, Mike, I'll get that to you. Just juggling around a couple things at the moment, sorry guys. Where's Moe? There it is. Was pole. I think it was a 9.8. I believe it was a 9.8 or 9.9. I think that's what. 9.9, yeah. There's another move for Evil Blade. To be fair, Moe's AI has actually done a pretty good job to keep him kind of in contention still in this race. And he's not that far behind, so it's pretty good. So the soft runner's still looking good. Chasey has dropped away from his teammate though, and the top two. Yeah, donut. Actually starting to think when these people will start pitting soon, actually, the soft runners. Because I know it's a 25 lap race. So they do have time to... it'll be soft medium for these guys, unless they do soft hard, so maybe 10. I'm not sure, I haven't done Zambot this game yet, so I'm really not sure. Hunter's doing a good job to stick with Donut Gorilla at the moment. And Chasey's been able to do the same, catching back up into DRS range. And Chevy and Duck Punch are not too far back out as well. Just over a second for the both of them. So, top three doing a good job. All these soft runners are doing a good job. And X-Knights, we should see him and Evil Blade start to catch up soon. Oh, munching on hot dogs. And a bit of salad as well. Got to stay healthy. And we have got a lead change. Hunter takes the lead. He's done a swap with Donut Gorilla for the lead of this race. A cheeky DRS swap. As Moe Nabs back in it, getting past his teammate. He is a reserve. I think, yeah, he is a reserve. And he's able to get past his teammate J-Swole with Kirko in hot pursuit as well. So, also just don't notice that we don't have... There's two other drivers we don't have. We also don't have H-Town. And I actually don't think I've got any of these guys added. I already know. I haven't done tier 4 comms in quite a long time. I think it's been over a season since I last did tier 4 comms. Actually, I did it last season at some point, but it has been a little while, so all moves are being made. Chevy Wolves, oh, something's happened to Chasey. I think he's had a moment out of the final corner, and he's gotten front wing damage as well. Unfortunately for him, because Chevy Wolves has gotten past, and Duck Puncher is putting him under some immense pressure as well. Duck trying to find the move. Can he get it done in the hairpin if he gets a good exit? Well, we've got a yellow flag, and it's Kirko. He's coming into the pits though. But I think something's happening. He's going very, very slow on pit entry. And in he goes. Yeah, it's gone bad to West for Chasey. The front wing damage certainly not helping him. I think he's letting these guys go through. Because he's dropped back down to 7th place. And surely he'll have to pit this lap unless our race leader comes in. But I think regardless, you have to take the pit stop. You can't go a lap longer with the front wing damage that he's got. He's losing too much time. But those two do stay out. Donut Gorilla will look like to get past. And there is another swap for the lead of the race. Looks like final corner. I think that's where as he was ghosted on the main straight. So I assume it was down at the final corner. So far though, good points getting scored by the Saubers and also the Haas cars. Haas are obviously in well, these 3 teams, I think Sauber's part of it as well. And RB, they're in a fight for the overalls at the moment. It is... I think RB do still hold it by a comfortable amount, but it's definitely gotten closer, I think. Skill issue on the curb. It is easy to have that though, to be fair, so. Hunter backs out, does not decide to go for the move right now. Staying patient, that's all he needs to do. I'm sure we'll see them begin to pile into the pits shortly. I want to try to get him back in, but he hasn't said anything in chat, and I don't have him added, so. Because I don't even think I would have added him from anything else. Like, I just don't think I don't see a reality where I could have added him. Anyway, I don't remember. Let's look at overall on the app. I have it loaded up, and RB have the lead by over 100 points, so they are still well and truly leading. but it has been compromised. All top 5 teams, Racing Bulls, Haas, Red Bull, Sauber and Mercedes, are over 1,000 points, with Ferrari still holding that wooden spoon spot at the moment. So it's definitely close, getting closer. Battery, unlucky. Manage the battery. But yeah, we can actually, well, we've seen WRL come into the pits. So, oh no, JSOL's on the inters. What is he doing? I think he's accidentally gone for the inters. Oh dear. So we'll see Hunter come into the pits probably this lap, I'd assume. Yeah. I wouldn't say on purpose. He could have tried to go under hards and he went one longer, one flick too far. Alright, so here comes Gorilla. He has the outside, and this is going to be the battle for the lead. It's going to be tight on the pit exit, and Hunter's going to have the inside, and Gorilla will try to get the switch back, and that is a lovely little move. Obviously, the tyre difference would pay off with tyre temps, but Gorilla gets the advantage of that, and he gets back into the lead of this race from the pit stops. And that's pretty crucial for Gorilla. So let's see what he can do now. It's going to be a 13-lap charge to the finish between these two, with Chevy Wolves, the next closest car, down in 7th place, which is net 3rd, going through the ghosted H-Town Realtor. I think it's a mistake, and I think he knows that because he's just pitted again for hards, so... That's unfortunate for JSOL, and to make matters worse, it's a 10-second penalty for crossing the white line on the pit exit. Game's very harsh with that. If doesn't exist, in my opinion. Fair enough to state obviousness, or state stuff, but anything could have happened. But anyway, Frizy up to 10th, getting past Skillsy in an Alpine sandwich at the moment. So at the moment, these three, Everblade, Henchman and X-Knights, they are going longer in this race. And H-Town's AI does come into the pits. War Machine picks up a penalty. Is that our... Oh my god, they all got 10 seconds as well. Chasey is starting to recover though. Okay, he's past the guy in the pit, sorry. But he's not too far back. He's in 9 seconds to try and charge. So can he catch back up to Duck Puncher and start closing back on the group he was a part of not too long ago. So going to the end here, Matty Skills, 10 lap old hards, he will look to go to the end. Getting past Frizy and up to 9th. He did start this race in 5th place. So that wing damage would have cost him a bit, I think. He has fallen 4 places from where he started. Evil Blade, I know he's yet to pit, but up 13 spots. That is brilliant. Brilliant race so far for Evil Blade. Looking good for him so far. Henchman behind as well. He should be pitting soon, unless he's going to go for the softs. Then I'd pit lap 10 if he can make it, or lap 18. Just going off what the other's first stint was. Tonight's going to be fun. Once this finishes, I got it. I don't know however long it'll be until F1 to study for an exam tomorrow. How good. Baku tonight should be exciting. 9 o'clock start time. Yeah, I think it's 9 as Hunter retakes the lead. Well, net race lead and gets that done. So can he pull away, or will Donut Gorilla still sit in the DRS and swap later on? We shall see, as Evil Blade has come in for the soft. So has X-Knights fighting Chasey G on the exit of the pit lane. And Chasey gets that move done. However, I'm sure X-Knights will be all over him shortly with those fresh soft tyres. Let's just hope it's not as long as last night's quali. It actually could end, I realise it, because that's just the normal race lane. However, that quali was longer than all the races we've had this year. So yeah. Not really much happening, to be honest. At the moment, it's fairly quiet. All machines come into the pits again. The only real battle we've got here is, I guess, Moe on Dwight. Kirko is into the points positions now, courtesy of War Wars pit stop. Moe trying to get a move done on Dwight for 13th, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get it done. Not an ideal day for the Mercs. Jay Saw down in last at the moment as well. Unfortunate having to pit twice. And oh, Donut Gorilla having a look on the inside. And almost contact there between the two. These two going at it quite hard. But Donut gets the lead again, or the net race lead. X-Knights does get past Chasey, and Evil Blade did the fastest lap as well. He's actually becoming a bit of a dark horse in this race. He has still got a lot to chase down if he does get past Duck Puncher, but he's absolutely flying on those softs. And the fact that he's gained 8 positions after qualifying, he is having a wonderful race. So, brilliant recovery drive from Evil Blade. I'm sure he'll get driver of the day. And it's looking good for both Saubers, 5th and 6th. I'm sure Whiff Motif will be happy, along with Camillo. These Haas guys are really stepping it up. They have been these last few races in all the tiers, to be honest. posing that threat to RB, but they're holding them off for now. Henchman does come into the pits, and he will jump onto the softs and go to the end. A nice stint for Henchman. Yeah, RB's holding everyone off for now. Looking like, however, I've just realised 1.3 seconds. Hunter has fallen out of DRS2 Donut Gorilla. So he's got purple in the first sector, so Hunter's really pushing to try and get back into it. They're both quite similar on their battery, but some good battery management from Donut Gorilla. Let's chuck the telemetry off. How about that? Let's just play some guessing for it. Because I already know what's going to be happening between people if there are engineers around. So let's chuck it off for a couple laps. Okay. What to watch? There's not really much. But Hunter is almost back in DRS range, so we'll see if he can get back into it. It looks like Donut was able to get the DRS assistance from the lap car. So that would help him pulling away from Hunter. Why is Duck coming in again? Oh, he's got damage. So something's happened to Duck. I actually wonder what happened, because he's got damage. And he's had to pit again, along with Maney. Moe goes around the outside of Dwight. Lovely little overtake. Duck Puncher's going to fight Dwight on the exit there. Duck cuts him off. I think Dwight's got damage for another reason. So, Duck Puncher up to 12. He's got some work to do in the remaining 6 laps of this race. Gap is now 1.6, 1.7 for the lead. There's the fastest lap for Henchman. Duck Puncher gets past Moe Nabs, up to 11th. He'll chase down H-Town for the top 10. He has gotten lucky. However, H-Town, okay, Hunter is better get a bit of a helping hand if he can get close enough going down the main straight. Get a bit of DRS assistance from J-Swole. But Donut has the pace at the moment. Did get lucky a few laps ago. Oh, as J-Swole taps the wall. Does Hunter have DRS? He does. If I was... Oh, he's going to go for it. If there wasn't just one... If there was a DRS straight, like for an example here, on the exit of the hairpin. Oh my god. Hello, Roshan. It is indeed. I don't think when they're ghosted, I don't think they give dirty air. I might be wrong. Or they might. I actually really don't know. I'm not an expert on the dirty air, but I don't think they do. Yeah, you better get practicing, Roshan. Got Tuesday coming up. Don't worry, I haven't done any racing since last Tuesday when we did our uncompleted race. But I can practice throughout Tuesday. tomorrow's the last exam, so then I'm on school holidays. And I have the rest of the week off, so can Hunter catch back up? He's only got 2 laps to do it. It's 8/10 to get into DRS range. Duck Punch Up is up to 9th. Flying on those softs as he sails past the Alpina Frazi on 18 lap old hards. And I think that will be it in terms of Duck's position gains. 7.5 seconds in 2 laps is a bit much, I think, to catch. As now X-Knights is under pressure from Chasey G. He goes a bit deep there with the dirty air. We did have a yellow. I think that was for Moe or no, J-Swell. Something's happened to Hunter. I think it was Hunter. So the gap's down to 5 seconds. Something has indeed happened to Hunter. And it looks like his pursuit for the victory here in this first race might be over. But it's never over till it's fully over. When all the cars cross that checkered flag, but Donut Gorilla has just got to bring it home now. Just got to bring it home from here. Did a lap and about a lap and a half to go, so yeah. I think J-Swell should have gotten out of the way, to be honest. I know he had, if he had the full pace to pull away, then fair enough, but cheers, Roshan. Lovely fact. Yeah. Kind of like Camilo at Brazil, but it's a bit different considering how different circumstances, different scenario, but it's still not respecting the blue flag, so could pen him for it. As it really does disrupt the driver, so it's unfortunate. But we are on the last lap here. And has been a pretty good drive from Donut Gorilla. Can't take that away from him. These last few weeks, he has really been cementing himself as one of the top drivers in this tier. And with the victory today and his championship rival Matt Skills down an 8, it looks like his H has been disqualified. Why has his AI made him do 2 soft tyres? $8.5. Okay. But here comes Donut Gorilla around the final corner. It's going to be another win here in Tier 4. He will take the first race here at Zandvoort. Donut Gorilla crosses the line to win. The Zandvoort 35%. Hunter P2. Another podium for Hunter. Great drive for him. Chevy Wills picks up a podium in P3. He just gets it from Evil Blade. I didn't even notice that. Evil Blade was closing in at the end there. And just grabs P4, almost a podium. A brilliant comeback from Evil Blade. And Henchman as well, top 5. Staying out on those medium tyres for as long as he did. I think they were hards actually. Worked big time. In Tier 4, that's for sure, Jerabot. From what I'm seeing, they look like they will be able to wrap up the Constructors soon. However, we do have a double points race before the end of the season, I believe, so anything can happen, but they are definitely looking to clinch that Constructors title for the 2nd season in a row in Tier 4. Duck Puncher gets 9th, Maddie 8th, X-Knight 7th, 6th Chasey, and there we go. Okay, Evil Blade is driver of the day. But that's it. Donut Gorilla wins. Followed by Hunter, Chevy third, Evil Blade and Henchman. Great drives between the two of them. Great strategy call for staying out. As long as they did, the opposite strategy compared to everyone else did pay off for them. They had the pace to gain all that time compared to their rivals. Get the full results for Goffy. I need to remind Formula Fish next time he does tier 3, obviously no need to worry this week, but go through the race director last. I notice people do that. They go for the race director and they don't show the full results. It's like... I've been muted the whole time. I'm so sorry. Oh dear. It's alright. We have one shot quali is here. Okay, I'm trying to pick one driver. Oh, okay, can I get to Donut Gorilla? Okay, we can go... Oh, Duck Spun. That's the guy I was trying to watch. To get back up to the top. But we are here now. We'll look at Donut Gorilla and we'll see this pole lap. So, Donut Gorilla won the last race, championship leader. This is a tricky track to navigate. Reverse, it's weird because you'd think it's easy, because you know the normal layoff by heart, but it's almost a completely different track when you think about it. So, it's tricky. So, we'll see how he goes here. Many skills as well, getting involved in P2. Hunter, third. X-Knights moving up there into the front row. Maddie has fallen all the way back down 8th. It's close then between everyone. This is where people can get caught out here at the reverse banking turn. What's normally a tricky corner. Donut handles it well. He just needs to hold it through the final corner. And it's going to be another pole for Donut Gorilla. It's back to back. An 11-2. It's a whole second. What? It's almost a whole second to... I think it's Moe in second. It is. It is a whole second almost. 9.5 tenths. An 11.258. 12.2 for Moe. Matty Skills P3. Hunter 4th. X-Knights 5th. Chevy Will 6th. Muzzers Big 7th. Late call up for the reserves along with Shining Swarm. We have an exciting race installed, I think. Alrighty, it's almost time for the race. And here we go, 5 red lights for the second race of the night. Reverse Zandvoort. And we are underway. It's a good start there from Donut Gorilla once again. It looks like Moe got also a pretty good start. It's going to be a tricky corner to navigate here on the run down to turn 1 as you lift through here. And then it's a break here. So will we see any carnage behind? I think so. Yes, the McLaren of Henchman has hit him. And he's got some front wing damage. He's hit the back of Muzz. The reserve as X-Knights is apparently leading, but it's the same thing as happened earlier. It should fix itself shortly, but Donut Gorilla is our race leader from Moe Nabs in second, Matt Skills in third. And then we have Hunter 4th, X-Knights 5th. That's a nice little camera angle there. See all the cars. There's Maney on the inside of War Machine, and it looks like he's got the move done for P12 as Warble gets it back though. And there's yellow flags. It is Chasey G, and that is unfortunate for him as he is spun round at the back along with Jay Swallows. Henchman's out of the race. He has crashed at a tricky corner as we go side by side between, I think that was I don't even know who that was. I think it was between H-Town and Dwight. Side by side up the hill as there's a stoppage as there's virtual safety car thanks to Henchman crashing. So, Henchman is out of this race, a P5 in the last race. Turns into a DNF in this 25%er. Yeah, only 18 laps ahead of us in this race. Frizzy's coming in, a lot of people coming in on those soft tyres, getting off of them early. Not a full grid, but we've got 2 more reserves as we are back racing again. It's a brilliant restart from Donut Gorilla. Moe Nabs caught under some severe pressure from Matty Skills as he goes down the inside and up into second place. It's a great move there from Skillsy up to second as Hunter looking behind, but now Donut Gorilla starting to run away a little bit here, but something can change. Can Matty do something about that? Chevy Wolves, podium last race, has dropped down to 15th with a spin, I believe, as it's all carnage here as we have another virtual safety car as H-Town has got himself spun round and trying to rejoin safely. He's just going to wait to let all the cars through and then he'll head back onto the track. He's stuck in neutral. Has he got... I think he's alright. That is a virtual safety car. Once again, here on lap 3. So when will the virtual safety car end? Matty will hope to not get as poor of a restart this time. And he has... Donut's been caught napping a bit here as he's lost his second lead. And now Matty's in the DRS range. So this will be interesting to see if he can stay with him now. As there's another yellow flag and Muzz's Big is out of the race and that might be a safety car. I don't know. I think he's crashed though into the wall there. He has. And Evil Blade has also had a moment as well in the Sauber. Matty with the fastest lap of the race. We should get some actual laps and proper running soon now. This will be it. As Muzz has left the session. A short-lived night for him. As Moe hits the back of Skillsy. Is that front wing damage? We'll see when he comes past. No, it's not. But Donut Gorilla is absolutely running away with this one at the moment. A 1.3 second lead. It's gone down a bit, but he's absolutely flying at the moment. Is Donut Gorilla looking to grab another race win? It'll be back to back for the night if he can pull it off. I don't know who won last week, but we can always check. But it's not much. That's another fastest lap. Qatar was won by Donut Gorilla last week. Silverstone reverse was won by Hunter. And then the first one was Driver. So it could be 3 in a row for Donut Gorilla. So this will be interesting to see if it can pull off the hat trick of wins in a row. Not many have done it throughout seasons in the league, but he looks to join some of them. No Tier 3 tonight due to the real-life Azerbaijan Grand Prix, as Tier 3 have raced at Zandvoort earlier on in the season due to that. So they will not be racing this week. We get a week off before we head to, I think it's Abu Dhabi, whichever track wins the vote. And the Discord, as Moe Nabs is going to try hang around the outside. He could not get it. Matty forcing him to go for the long way around the outside, but Moe was not able to stay on the track. So good defending so far from Matty. As the gap's still only 1.4, so they are still kind of close to Donut, but yet again, they need to get into DRS range if they want to have a chance here. It's only 12 laps to go once they cross the line next time round. Oh, Maney hitting that little bit of a death curve there. That will compromise his run all the way up the hill. And 10X Knights get into an overtaking position. Not this time around. As Matty has decided to come into the pits early, he's looking to try and get an undercut. So into the pits comes Matt Skills along with Hunter. So they are looking to get the undercut. So all eyes will be on Donut Gorilla and Moe Nabs to try and to see if they can get... Yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Trying to get the overcut, essentially. So, staying out, will it pay off for them? Moe is in DRS, and Moe's got some pace here. He really does. And he was all over the back of Skillsy coming into the pits. And now he's within DRS range of our race leader, Donut Gorilla. So, let's just see, as they should be coming in this lap. As Maney has spun. And that is unfortunate for Maney, starting on the medium tyres. He had to go long, and now he is going to have hot tyres, and they will be quite worn as well. But surely these two have to react to the pit stop from Skillsy. But they stay out. Interestingly, I feel like Matty and Hunter made the better call, to be honest. Unless these guys in the lead have the pace. Because if they don't, then they're kind of throwing themselves in a bit of a issue. They will have better tyres, but it's just... There's that undercut threat from the two cars behind you, so we'll see how that goes for them as Tracy is into the pits as well. Okay, so Donut Gorilla does decide to come into the pits along with Moe. And surely Duck Puncher will as well. Him and X Knights and Dwight, they all stay out one more. So here comes Skillsy around the final corner. Donut Gorilla's going to be racing out of the pits as fast as he can here. And he will come out ahead of Skillsy by a solid chunk. Where's Moe in this? Moe has... Oh, they've come out... Oh my god. Donut Gorilla's gained a massive amount of time. But Maddie's right on the back of Moe now. So staying out was the play. Interesting. Very, very interesting here. As Hunter gets past Kirko for 9th place at the moment. Nani has spun again. And he's now falling way, way down the order. Fortunately for the McLaren team principal. And he's now going to be under pressure from Hunter. Oh, nearly hitting the grass there. Hunter's going to have a look then. Is he going to try find the gap to make a move? Maney defends. And Hunter can't do it just yet, but if he's patient enough, he can get DRS and get it done down the main straight. As we see drivers are coming into the pits now. That is Shining Swarm. No, it's X-Knights. Shining Swarm is in second at the moment. Him and Duck Puncher have stayed out. And we did see the overcut strap pay off for Evil Blade and who was it as well? Henchman in the last race. So can it pay off for these two again? Hunter still stuck behind. However, they're going to go side by side. The two Maney trying to defend, but he just can't do it. And Hunter on those fresher medium tyres gets past and up into another position. It's net P4 for the RB at this moment in time. That's fine. So, will we see these two come into the pits? So they both decide to come in Shining Storm and Duck Puncher. Shining Storm scraping the wall on the way in, and Donut Gorilla retakes the lead of this race. As he will now charge down now to just bring it home essentially and just keep that gap. Shining Storm will look to be a bit threatening now to the end here. Those soft tyres are going to work for him, but he's got a bit of ground to make up, so let's see if he can do it. We will be following him along. So we shall see, we shall see. Evil Blade gets the fastest lap of the race on those soft tyres. However, he's down in 13th, 6 seconds behind the next car, so we'll see how he goes. But Moe has built up a gap to Skillsy. And it looks like there is J-Swell's retired on track. That's going to be not a safety car. I'm surprised that isn't a safety car. He's in the middle of the track. As no, Moe spun. Moe spun. So, unfortunately for Moe, the Merc has crashed it, and then the other one spun. As he spun again, he's hit the wall. It's all going bad to us there for Moe, as he had the pace severely. And that promotes Skillsy up to second, and Hunter on the podium with Chasey battling him for third now. Shining Swarm, Kirko coming in. So Shining on the soft tyres. He's now within DRS of his teammate. It's all kicking off here as Evil Blade has spun. Moe, oh, it's a penalty. It's all going bad to worse for Moe. It has been a very good comeback. I just realised he was all the way down the back. He's going to look for it down the inside of Hunter. And he gets it done. Hunter's going to try to defend. He's going to hang it around down the inside. On the outside is Chasey. Brilliant little battle there between the two teammates. And it's Chasey who gets it done. Right as you mentioned it, Lefty. Great comeback. And can he pull off this podium? "16 spots. That is unbelievable from Chasey. And Duck up 10, Shining up 10 as well. Lots of position gains from people today. So we've got a yellow flag through here, but nothing's happened. Maybe it's just lag. Oh, it's Moe. Moe's retired on track, unless it's... Is that? I think that's just him now. That's crashed. Yeah, it has. He's retired on track. The safety car's even on. Well, obviously it is actually, now I realise that, because we've had virtuals, but no way we haven't had a full safety car yet. It must be on, like, reduced. Standard. Okay. I'm actually surprised. Oh, Warlaw retired. I didn't even notice that. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can come back next week. War. But yeah, it's definitely... Oh, that's unfortunate. It was looking really good. But he can still be on for P4 here, so it's not the end of the world. And it'll be the same amount of points regardless at this rate for the two teammates. So a good haul of points for the RBs in race 2 tonight. After the unfortunate end to Chasey's race the last one. However, he still got a good result. So the RBs have done well tonight. So give them huge credit. We have got 4 laps to go. Donut Gorilla sets the fastest lap. He is absolutely flying now. And what is set to be another race win here in Wallaby. I don't know how many it is for the season. I know how you feel, War, but I wouldn't give up yet. There's not many races left in the season. I think there's literally 4 races to go after this one. And it was only 2 weeks ago where you got second. So, oh, Chasey going off the track there as his teammate nearly hits him but goes through. But yeah, like I was saying, it was only like 2 weeks ago where you got a podium, so the pace is there. I would keep going just for 4 more races, and then you can start fresh. Then it's the break. Yeah, your choice, obviously, but always got damage as well, Chasey. That's unfortunate for him, and that has probably cost him time, as Duck Puncher has caught back up. Kinda. Almost in that penalty window as the 2 teammates fighting again. Hunter goes through, but I think Chase was just letting him through as he's a bit all over the place. As Duck will look to inherit P4 at the end of the race. Okay, I had the app open now, Formula Game Companion. Because I want to see how many wins Donuts had this season now, because that's the wrong tier. Tier 4. Well, he's on 256 at the moment. He's going to be into the 300s, I think. He's had 4. This will be his 4th win of the season. No, yeah. No, yeah. Can't think. 4th win, 3rd in succession. Driver and Edge are the only drivers who have had 2. And Edge has gone to tier 3 driver, still here, but not racing tonight. Just wondering what happened to Shining Swarm. Yeah, he's not having a good last few laps. He was up in 6th, then now he's dropped back down to 8th, and he's picked up a penalty. Oh no, and Donut's still flying. 1 lap to go though. He's just got to bring it home. It's been a bit of a dominant drive tonight in both races from Donut Gorilla. And this driver has been raising the bar in tier 4 over these last few races, especially the last 2 weeks. He has not put a foot wrong today in both races. As Donut Gorilla will be crossing the line soon as Duck Puncher gets past Hunter around the outside on the last lap. Hunter's going to try fight it on the inside. Duck, out of nowhere, steals the podium on the last lap. What a move, and I was not expecting that. Here comes Donut Gorilla around the final corner, and he will take a 3rd win in a row. He sweeps the night in tier 4. Donut Gorilla wins here in the reverse race. It is going to be Skillsy to take P2. And what is going to be 2 owners on the podium. You wouldn't believe it. Duck Puncher as well joining him. Grabs 3rd. Great finish from him. Hunter P4. Chasey P5. X-Knights takes 6th. Then he just fends off Dwight. Maney 8th. And 9th for Shining Storm with Frizy to be rounding out our top 10. I'm sure you'll be back, Warwarp. Don't give up. We'll try to interviews, because my internet's actually been good tonight. We'll do just this race, though. I think it's too much to do all of them. Because then we need all the others, and it's just silly. So Donut Gorilla gets the win with fastest lap as well. Duck Puncher and Chasey, great comebacks from both of them. They've done well tonight. So hats off to them. So that is our results.